Earth is a closed dynamic system, which means if you burn toast in your kitchen, you smell it around the house.
Hello, I'm Margot, a South African filmmaker. I love our planet and I'm passionate about doing what I can to look after it. In 2019, I did a series of interviews with film companies from around the world. I asked their opinion about the film industry's relationship towards climate change and what we as filmmakers can do to save our planet.
Like, as I argue about race and class and gender, but in the end, if we don't have a planet to live on, it won't make much difference. So we need to find ways of harmonizing these tensions and these conflicts.
Well, make sure that sustainability is part of the culture of production. That means that in anything that's being filmed or planned to be filmed, if sustainability and green practices are part of the culture of production, then it's going to be a consideration in everything you do. And so remember that environmental impacts are either direct or indirect. And so ask yourself, how am I directly, or how is a studio directly impacting the environment? But also, how is the studio indirectly impacting the environment? And sometimes the indirect impact is the most insidious because you don't see it. It's not in your face, it's not measurable.
In this episode, I've interviewed sustainable companies from South Africa. Hi.
There we go.
Hi, Margot.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
So Rapsera is a consultancy business. We four sustainability practitioners, all four ladies, that have been working in the sustainability field for quite a few years. But we're now teaming up specifically to focus on sustainability in the film industry. We focus on core principles such as energy efficiency, waste reduction, water conservation, eco-procurement, and then what's also very important is things like transport, accommodation, catering. There are a whole bunch of things.
But essentially, iDrop Water is trying to put it bluntly, fix a broken industry. Bottled water is a very wasteful product. It's a very expensive product. So what we do is we design, build, and install purification and self-service refill machines. It's completely changing how drinking water is served to events, to be it marathons, be it we did Rocking the Daisies. The big interest we've just kind of had coming at us faster than we can respond is from the movie industry. So it changes the cost structure, it changes the environmental impact that movies have.
Boils down to like energy efficiency. How do you get the most efficient lighting on set? LED lights. Can you use biofuels? Can you use solar panels? So you tackle it one by one. Energy, look at what's happening and what you can do. And then water, how do you reduce your water consumption? Do you have water efficient toilets, your washing machines, all those things? So, saying what needs to happen, it needs to first and foremost be a per production. You need to have a strategy of what can be implemented. And then it needs to be done proactively.
People have this sort of assumption that in order to be more environmentally friendly, it's going to cost the production, more money. That's not true. There are suppliers now with a focus on environmental impact reduction, excuse me, who are more cost effective than, essentially provide a cheaper source of a solution than the standard, it's always been done like this model. So that would be my advice: is for filmmakers and production houses to go looking for suppliers like ourselves, who have that in mind first and foremost, and not just go back to the way it's always been done.
Yeah, good luck with your research.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Morgan. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Bye.